workout. So we're going to focus on longer sets and really kind of maxing out the endurance of our upper body and a little bit of our legs too. So what you'll need for this is, here comes Maggie, she doesn't want to be left out. What you'll need for this is use 2 cans of soup or vegetables or whatever, or bottles of water, whatever you have essentially that you can kind of use as a weight. They don't need to be super heavy. Anywhere from like 1 to 3 pounds is perfect for what we're going to be doing. So let's get going. Holding those cans at your side, keeping that posture tall, we're going to lift straight up, making a T, and inhale, roll it down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. I really want you to focus on, as you open those arms up to the side, open your chest. When you open your chest, so make sure we're not leaning back. Keep this going. So I'm going to kind of run through the whole thing with you, so there's no pausing or stopping. Just follow along with me as we go. If it's too much tension in your neck or your shoulders to lift shoulder height, that's okay. Just lift a little lower. Work where you need to. Exhale, open that chest. Really pull those shoulders down your back. Keep that going for me. Exhale up and inhale down. Give me 3 more. We're going to go 3. Good. And 2. On 1, we're going to hold it and we're going to pulse it out. So hold it here and let's pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Shake those arms up. That was perfect. We're going to turn those hands so they're facing our body, facing our thighs. We're just going to lift those elbows straight up and out to the side and inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So think about being like a puppet. If I attached an elbow to your string and I was just lifting you up, if I lifted you up by your elbow, your hand's not going to come up. That hand's going to dangle. That's what I want you to do here in this exercise, in this upright row. Lifting up, open that chest. So again, think about your collarbone sliding out to the side, pulling those shoulder blades back in together. Because what we're not doing is shrugging our shoulders. We're really opening that back. Good. Exhale as we row up and inhale down. Keep that going for me. Let's go for 5. Good. And 4. What's wrong? 3. You can tell Maggie's going on like day 3 of rain because she's getting really agitated not being able to be outside and playing and running all the time. Hold it on 1. Let's pulse it out. So holding at the top, pulse, pulse, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Shake those arms up. You don't need a lot of weight to really get some good work in through your shoulders. All right. We're going to get rid of the weights. Arms, shoulders get a little bit of break. We're going to go into some calf work here. So feet are going to be parallel with each other. I want you to roll up on the tips of those toes and roll it right back down. If you need to get to a countertop or something, go ahead and do it there if you need a little stability. But let's get going with these calf raises. So even, rolling evenly up, rolling down. Keep that going. So when I say roll evenly up, what I really want you to think about is not rolling out on the outside of your foot or the inside, but equal pressure through all 5 toes so that that ankle's not diving in or out. But you've got a nice, strong, aligned foot and ankle. The other thing is try not to just kind of pop up and down and up and down. That foot is supposed to flex and kind of roll. Plantar flex and dorsiflex. What I want you to think about is really rolling through that foot and rolling through that ankle. Good. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Pardon me, I've got the hiccups. All right, go ahead and grab those cans or bottles of water, whatever you're using. And we're going to go into some kind of posterior arm work here. So I want you to hinge down in kind of your skiing position. So soft knees, not necessarily a squat, but soft knees. I want most of your movement to come from your hip. So hinging from your hip, nice flat back, keep your tummy engaged. We're going to hold right here. Arms are going to be straight. We're going to press straight back and drop it back down. Exhale, press back. Inhale, drop it down. Keep that going for me. Pressing up and back, opening that chest. So as you kick those arms back, again, don't shrug up. We want our collarbones to slide out to the side. We want to think about squeezing an orange between our shoulder blades. Good, so straight arms, lifting back. Again, keeping that tummy nice and strong so we're not arching our back and coming up as we lift. Give me 2. On 1, we're gonna hold it. Hold it right here and pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, come up, shake those arms out. Perfect. We're gonna switch to a bent over rear fly. So same position as far as our lower body and our back. So nice flat back, bending from our hips. Hands are still dangling down, but we're gonna soften our elbows a little bit here, almost like we're hugging a tree. We're gonna open up and out and come right back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Really pull those shoulder blades back. Keep that tummy strong, and let's keep this going. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Keep that going for me, guys. Try not to lift your chin too much or tuck. Keep that head in alignment with your spine. So a lot of times as we lift those weights, we want to kind of lift our head, and as we come down, we want to tuck our chin. Don't do that. Give me 5 and 4, 3, 2, and on 1, we're going to pulse it out. So fly it up, hold it here. Let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Strong back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax down. Good. Go ahead and set those hands off to the side. We're going to go back to that calf, to those calf raises. So this time we're going to bring our heels together and our toes out. So kind of like a Pilates beat. Heels together, toes out. Lift up on those tiptoes and roll it down. Exhale, lifting up, and inhale, roll it down. Keep that going for me. Evenly pressing through those toes. Again, so try not to roll inside on your toes or outside. Really keep those feet nice and neutral. Keep your tummy strong, your posture tall. Lift it up for 5 and down. 4 and 3. Control it, control it. Try not to pop like I just did. Last 2 and last 1. Perfect. Shake those legs out. Grab these cans again. We're going to do a little bit of bicep curl work here. So what I want you to do is turn those palms out and away from your body a bit. Where usually when we curl, I have you tuck your elbows at your side. This time I want you to reach them a little bit away. So we've got more tension in our biceps. That way, since we're using lighter weights, we're kind of making up for that. So exhale, curl up. Inhale, roll it down. Really squeeze your bicep as you curl up. You can really create a lot of tension when you're lifting just by squeezing the muscle you're supposed to. Don't always rely on the weight to make that muscle flex. You can do it on your own as well. So really squeeze that bicep as you curl up. Inhale, roll it down. Keep that up for me. Keep that posture tall. Control it nice and slow. So we're not trying to do a million of these 100 miles an hour. Control it for 5. Good. Squeeze those arms. Don't shrug though. 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Lower it down. Hold right here, not all the way down, with a little tension in those arms. Let's pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax those arms. Shake them all out. We're going to keep this going with these biceps, but we're going to change up our grip a little bit. Palms are going to be facing each other. Hands are going to be at our side. So we're going to go back to those elbows being locked at our side. We're going to curl up in our hammer curl and inhale, roll it down. So curling straight up and rolling straight down. Good. Again, squeeze those biceps as you curl. Big exhale, curl it up. Inhale, roll it down. Maggie thinks she has a better offer somewhere else, so she's heading out. Keep that posture tall. Good. Keep that going. Squeeze those weights. Using lighter weights and longer reps is also good for building up hand strength, which I know sounds kind of dumb, but you don't realize how important that is and how much you lose that over time if it's not something you kind of cognizantly think about. Good. Big squeeze. We got 5 left, so squeeze that weight. Curl it up. Good. Last 4 and 3. Perfect. 2. On 1, we're going to go back to those pulses. So curl it up. 1. Come down to about 90 degrees, pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good. All right. Set the cans off to the side. We're going back to calves. This time we're turning those toes in towards each other. We're going to spin our heels out to the side. You won't have nearly as much range of motion for this one, and that's totally fine. So I kind of want you to think about being pigeon-toed. Lift those heels up and roll it down with those feet pigeon-toed like that. As you lift up, those heels are going to want to spin back to normal, to neutral, but try to press them out. Keep that going. Lifting up, rolling down. Again, toes together, heels out to the side. So that calf is actually made up of a couple different muscles. That's why we're doing these calf raises 3 different ways. That way we hit all aspects of that calf. Keep that up. Give me 5. Good. 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. We're going to come down to the floor. We're going to do a little chest work with those canned goods. So bring it all the way down to the floor. Bringing these with you. Palms are going to be facing out towards the ceiling. Palms are going to be facing out away from your body. We're going to inhale, lower those arms down and out to the side. Exhale, press it up. Keep that going. I want you to stop though right before those elbows actually touch the floor. So I want you to constantly have that little bit of tension. So when we're using heavier weights, I don't mind if you kind of touch your elbows down and get that little bit of rest at the bottom. But for this, I want you to really keep those muscles engaged. We want to increase that time under tension. Good, so palms facing away from your body. Exhale, press those weights straight up and together. Inhale, down and out. Exhale, up and together. Inhale, down and out. Let's go for 5 and 4. Same thing with this chest work. Really squeeze those chest muscles. You've got 2 more. Think about like you're pressing the heaviest weight ever and you're trying to drive it up. When we come down, hover just off the floor and let's pulse it out right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax those arms real quick. Shake them out if you need to. We're going to come back up to the ceiling. This time palms are going to be facing each other. We're going to soften those elbows a little bit and we're going to go into your fly. So flying out and exhale up and together. Inhale, open those arms out wide to the side and exhale up. Keep that going. So this time we're really working that delt, kind of that area kind of right in front of our shoulder by our sports bra or bathing suit strap. That's where we're really targeting. So squeeze through that chest, squeeze through your delts, squeeze through your biceps. Slow and controlled is the name of the game here. Keep that spine neutral. Don't let that spine arch up and down as you fly. You've got 5 left. Let's go for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and last one. Again, hover just off the floor and let's pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Awesome job. Get rid of those weights and come on up. We're going to go back to some leg work. Head to the counter or a high chair, something where you can hold on to so you got a little stability. We're going to do some glute and hamstring work. So holding on to chair, counter, whatever you're using in front. I want you to lean into it a little bit and kick your right leg straight out behind you so that from your heel to the top of your head, you're in a nice kind of angled, nice line. From here, keep your tummy strong and we're just going to lift, tap, tap. Keep that going. Squeeze through that glute, squeeze through your hamstring. What we're not doing is bending our knee. Keep that leg perfectly straight so we really work that glute. We want to isolate that glute. Hamstring's definitely going to be working, but we really want to isolate that glute. So the big thing here is as you lift, not to let your back pop up. Our spine should not be moving at all. That tummy should be staying nice and tight, that back nice and straight. Keep that going. Lift, tap, and tap. Give me 5 more, and then we're going to pulse it out at the top. Give me 4, 3, 2, and hold it at the top. Pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, legs out. Let's switch legs. So again, hinging forward. So our legs in a nice straight line. We're gonna lift and tap. Lift and tap. Lift that leg as high as you can without having to bend through your knee or to arch your, pick your back up. Good. So squeeze that glute, lift and tap. Make sure you're breathing. It's really easy to kind of get in this kind of pattern of movement and to hold your breath. Make sure you're still breathing. Nice deep breaths in, nice deep breaths out. Keep that going for me. Give me 5. Good. And 4, 3, 2, on 1. We're going to hold it at the top and pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze that booty. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake those legs out. That was perfect. All right, we're gonna stay at the counter. We're gonna knock out a set of push-ups. So no weights, nothing needed for this. At the counter, hands a little wider than your shoulders. Walk your legs back. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press up. Keep that push-up going for me. So again, hands are a little wider than your shoulders. Big press. As you move, try not to let your shoulders shrug up. Keep those shoulders down your back. Keep your back nice and flat. So as you're moving in a solid line. You're not kind of moving through just your upper body. That whole body's lowering, that whole body's lifting. Inhale down, exhale up. Give me 5. Good. Inhale down, 4. Exhale, really drive away. Let's go for 3. And 2. On 1, hold it. So hold it with those elbows bent. You've got some tension in those arms and little pulses in that push-up. Pulse, 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 pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Shake those arms out. Perfect. All right. Go ahead and grab those cans of soup again. We're going back to work with them. We're going to go into our bent over row with these cans of soup. So again, longer sets. Bend back into your skiing position for me. So just soft knees, not super bent knees, but soft knees. Nice flat back. We're going to pull those elbows up and back and reach down. Exhale, row it up. Inhale, reach down. Keep that going. As you roll up, we're not shrugging our shoulders up. We're opening that chest and pulling our elbows back and together. Think about sliding those shoulder blades down your back. Say that 5 times fast. Sliding your shoulder blades. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, reach to the floor. Exhale, pull those shoulder blades down. Inhale to the floor. Keep that going for me. Rowing up and down. Keep that tummy nice and flat. You're going to feel a little bit of work in the small of your back, and that's okay because your back's having to work to stabilize in this neutral spinal position. That's a good thing. You want your back to have to do that. If it's painful, that's different. But if you feel some tension after a good amount of work, that just means those posterior core muscles are working. All right, give me 2. On 1, we're going to hold it at the top. We're going to pulse it at the top for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Awesome job. All right. Setting those cans off to the side, we're going to go back to some standing hip work. So again, at the counter, the back of a chair, something so you've got a little bit of stability. We're just going to kick that leg straight out to the side and back down. Kick out and lower. Lifting as high to the side as you possibly can. As you lift, pull your toes up and really press out through your heel for me. So you're leading with your heel. Keep that going. Pressing out for 5. Good. And 4. Last 3. And 2. On 1, we're going to hold it to the side and pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze that hip. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Let's switch sides. Lifting to the side on the opposite. Press out through your heel. So pull those toes towards your knee. Keep that foot facing forward and lift straight out to the side and right back down. Lifting out to the side, right back down. Keep that tummy strong, that posture tall. Keep that lateral leg lift going for me. So again, as you kick, try not to lean because then we're just moving. We're not really actually engaging that that abductor. Keep that going for me. Give me 5. Good. 4. Again, try not to let your foot kind of turn out as you lift. Keep your foot facing forward. Give me your last 3, 2, hold it on the top at 1 and pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Shake those legs out for me. That was great, guys. All right, let's do a little bit of core work. So go ahead and come on down to the floor for me. I'm gonna have you come onto your back and we're gonna do some single leg extension work here. So coming all the way down to the floor, coming onto your back. We're gonna bring those legs into tabletop and our hands at our side. So relax those shoulders, legs in tabletop. We're gonna reach one leg out and then the other, nice and slow. Let's get to work right here. Good. Nice long reaches, tucking in, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Press those palms down into the floor for me. So it's easy to kind of shrug your shoulders up as you're doing this, but keep those shoulders relaxed down your back, palms pressed into the mat. Reach those legs. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, relax those legs all the way down. We're gonna go into some bridge work here. So again, still flat on your back, hands at your side. Legs are gonna be bent. Walk those heels in maybe an inch closer to your hips than you would normally have them. And we're gonna go into that bridge work. So find your neutral spine. What I mean by that is slightly rock your hips down into the floor so you have this little arch in the small of your back. To start, rock your hips up. Feel the small of your back kind of dip down into the floor. And then by pressing through your heels, peel up one vertebrae at a time. Tall, tall posture. And then roll it down slowly with control. We're gonna keep that going. Roll it up slow. It's gonna take a couple seconds to roll up and down. And then roll it down slow. Keep that bridge going for me, guys. I want you to focus on, as you're lifting up, to not let your knees dive out or in, but make sure those legs are perfectly parallel. Good. Wiggle your toes every so often. Make sure the weight's in your heels, not in the forefront of your foot. You want to make sure that weight is through your heels so you're pressing through those glutes. Engage those glutes as you lift. Relax those shoulders. Again, it should take you like 3 to 5 seconds to roll up and to roll down. So 3 to 5 seconds up, 3 to 5 seconds back down. I want you to think about 2 pieces of Velcro, how when you kind of pull them apart, they kind of peel off of each other. That's what I want you to think about the floor and your spine being like. So not just lifting straight up, down, but really rounding. That spine is supposed to have some fluidity to it. It's supposed to be able to flex and bend. We want to make sure it can still do that, all while maintaining a strong tummy. Give me 3 more, give or take where you're at. Nice exhales as we roll up, relaxing those shoulders. Inhale as you roll it back down. Good. Last 2. Very nice, guys. Focus on good deep breaths. Weight in your heels. And last one, again, give or take wherever you are. And relax all the way down. Very, very nice. Go ahead and come on up for me. I'm going to have you bring the palms of your feet together. Let those knees open up as much as what feels comfortable and just kind of butterfly those knees nice and slowly for me. Tall, tall posture. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and bring those legs however they feel most comfortable. If they're comfortable like that, you can stay there. You can cross them. That is up to you. You can even stand up if you want. We're just going to take 3 proper deep breaths here to finish up. All right, so as you inhale deep, what I don't want to see is your chest rise. I don't want to see this. I want to see this belly expand. So proper breaths, you breathe through your belly. So think about blowing up a balloon. You're going to take an inhale. And exhale, push all that air out. So inhale, that belly fills up, that hand presses out. And exhale, that tummy gets tight. We're going to do 2 more. So inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And relax. All right, guys, great job. Have a good afternoon. Keep up the good work. I hope you're staying well.